I think it's sprained. Same thing. Move on to 2 words.
Yep.
No, act like one brick, brah, or you can get leaking.
Oh.
Lit.
What do lights and cameras?
Good thing, okay, it's very distracting actually. Like I'll
This lens cap kind of looks like
What?
Reese's peanut butter. When the train comes by, it feels.
just big YouTubers, I think, right? Fine, I'll give you guys a real preview at the end of the video. But we'll get to that later. Back to this video.
I hate
Pastime.
Done to you. Pretty sure half the people clicked away by now, but for those of you that are still here, I thought of a fun little challenge that.
Because we all know it's better to fight with word puns than web.
Hillary Clinton?
Yep.
Why did you Photoshop Liza's face on her butt?
Because I think she.
What does the wheelchair superhero do to get places?
That is inaccurate because it's not a lack of attention. Us so-called
The way she
I find Liza
week for like a month and a half, and then I did what I always do, and but like I said, everyone's invited. Not
more difficult for yourself. Like I said, it can be as easy or why we're all here.
Yeah, probably not the best example. As most of you probably already know, I tend to make a lot of puns. I know, most people call it ADD or
I mean, obviously, I don't love all of them. Some are better than others.
I mean, make this as difficult or as easy as you want it to be. Personally, still believe that it's just gonna be a real letdown. And getting rid of the negative stigma around them. Because like I mentioned earlier, some people, right? Anyway, thank you guys so much for making it this far into the video. Be sure to go and tweet and comment and go harass. I'll be talking to someone and they'll say something that triggers me to think about a disorder that I made up.
I knew that was coming too.
You didn't know.
Has already begun.
You know that you have.
But in all seriousness, guys, I'm not even joking when I say I can't help but think.
Go choo choo. For example, to me,
Don't like puns. They say it's like the easiest joke to make and it's the lowest form of comedy. And honestly, I did. There's no rules, just have fun with it. And that's what this challenge is really all about. Celebrating puns. We're posting every single week.
yeah, some terms it does.
What?
Hillary ass. Not just to bring PAP awareness, but to finally bring an end to pun shaming. Just because most people.
Sometimes I feel like the word pun. I mean, those by far are the least funny puns. Funny ones.
Things you wanna always look.
Oh, he's laughing.
Puts carrots up her nose.
Wait, what? He's right, son.
What? I hate when that happens.
So descriptive.
Sprayer.
Yep, I think that's the only thing that's more upsetting than a bad
Make them be understanding. Have an open mind. Don't be late to the movement. Decline.
I promise you guys, and you know I don't promise things often here, but I promise you guys disorder, but I think I don't even have a choice. I didn't train myself this way. I've always been like this. Seriously, I can't help it.
Yeah, it's a straw tea drink. That's what these are. 3 words.
The puns
Are comical. Why does
it was crazy. The pun challenge. It's all about making puns. The twist is that instead of just handpicking easy, convenient
Double chin and 1 out.
and riding in your average Suburban, being driven by a man in a turban to the local sepa. A lot of fur action.
said who are some of the best people at making puns, and these are the common names that popped up.
Hey, did you know that humans... He rolls. Why do you think Derek doesn't put on...
Wow. That's actually really good.
Hey, thanks, man. I mean, I have the...
Alright, man.
No, I have a problem.
With what?
I'm addicted.
To kids.
4 in a girl. Number 1, her fragrance. And number 2,
The person that you want to see try this challenge, you know, so they have no choice. Dad, this video is like a test to see how long you can endure horrible things that are being...
I mean, it was punnier for Sean.
We can't help it. PPAP is a real serious
That's how he rolls.
words to make your pun. It affects everyone in...
Focus and you can still see it. Gross.
Hey guys, sorry I haven't posted
Pun.
fun. And a lot of people like to
So, what do you think about my new place?
I don't know. It's kind of cherry.
gun examples, but you guys get the point. And like most challenges, I'm supposed to puns work. You have to use a random word generator and try your best. The big video that we're working.
Being a musician my whole life, so.
And it's getting pretty close, and so that they're full.
Set up for
What?
fraction.
Yeah, that's not set to one word, so it'll make one word at a time, but you can change that if you want to make it more.
Guys, this next video is gonna be real. At least you were just making, right? Yeah, I get that. We are never gonna get to the actual challenge unless that challenge
Just like Stepan Curry, Penelope Cruz, Kim Kardashian, Lil Pump, or just a normal person.
It's a dying art, and I want to bring it back. And it's easy to do. You don't have to make it into a skit like how.
Man, I'm getting chubby. I'm getting like a.
But it's still not done. Hopefully it'll be worth all that time. Probably not. And I don't want to spoil it, or I don't want attention deficit.
Lean back, turns into a quadruple chin. Like,
What? Or difficult as you want to make it.
what major are graffiti artists really good at?
What? Marketing. Jeez.
Like morgue?
More kitties.
Super low. That's my
Puns. That all depends on you.
We're just people paying attention to puns. PPAP. A lot. But hey, it could have been worse, you know. At least I'm not one of those people who make fun of what they just said and then I don't hear what they said because I was trying to think of the
This is gonna get.
Yeah.
more. How about
No, that's like 1.5 top.
pun? Old overused memes that aren't relevant anymore. I knew it was gonna take a long time to make. It's been about 3 weeks and
Now that, you see that over there? Now that's a 4chan.
but trust me, you can
Sunscreen in the sun.
Why?
You know, son, two things. Should we just do one just for Hawaii? It's the random word generator, which if all you have to do is Google random word generator and harmony.
Nice.
I hate us. Our bowl, I'm a chromatic.
about ADD or ADHD people, we are paying attention, but to everything. That's all it is. It's not even lit. Oh.
Alright, so this is
What is a priest with a lot of saliva's favorite?
11. Every pun is encouraged to join the fight to end this epidemic once and for all.
That's the other face that I get a lot.
People that nobody else. Bad thing! Should we call it the bad pun challenge instead? Because that's
Are you drinking tea with a straw?
that building.
The building.
Why does he climb? And me. And one of them will pop up. There's like a bunch of them. Right?
Guess it just needed to be lit orally. That's the face.
Every single pun of you can make a difference. Doesn't matter who you are, whether you're famous and where.
It's a video in the past couple weeks. We were on such a good spree and then, you know, we were
Chrome. Doesn't matter if it's a can.
well, to me it's fun because I like puns. Sure, call me immature. I don't care what people say. I personally,
Man, I'm all arms.
Oh, for real? And all over the furniture. Koshi to be, well,
Is that?
have a really big pimple when you're like out of. I cannot believe it. Everyone's just gonna like my photo. No one's gonna comment.
see, like this is a perfect example of a bad one because that's not even a good pun for literally. I just want to see more.
Brought to you and paid for by the Hillary Ass Foundation.
Pretty sure everyone's gone by now. I promised you guys I was gonna play you a preview.
Damn, bro, you skipping leg day again? You know me. Ow, my knee. People happen to hate puns doesn't mean that you need to accompany them in punishing those who.
On right now, so I will do that right now. Forced to do it. And again, make sure you guys come back next week for that crazy video I just played. I ruined it because I wrote something that the world
And that's the real reason.
view of what's to come next week. Pretty exciting.
How do you make a old lonely woman happier?
Huh. More sense.
I call out a bunch of people to do this, but I actually thought it'd be better to ask you guys. I tweeted it out and
So he roasts.
I'm not gonna give away too much, but just to get you guys excited and because I made you guys wait so long, here is a tiny preview.
You went, ooh, give me a note, like a, be punctual.
Like literally. Of puns. I think of a lot of people are very similar to me. Like we can't help it. It just happens. And that's not a good.
Deporting. had to pay to find, but I
Only had to pay.
Breathe in oxygen and it turns into carbon monoxide.
No, it turns into carbon dioxide.
Paying attention to everything just to make any of those work in any way possible. And I know that sounds really simple and easy, specifically to puns. Puns out of...
I think we should just go into the skits already.
No, it hasn't. The challenge is as simple as the name sounds.